I think Dragon Ball Super messed up on the transformation names. So if you look at Super Saiyan God Goku, his hair is in base form. His hair indicates what transformational phase his body's in. So as a Saiyan transforms, it goes from his normal hair to spiking upwards, that's Super Saiyan 1. It spikes up even longer, that's Super Saiyan 2. It spikes up so long that it can't spike up anymore, it just falls down, that's Super Saiyan 3. It spikes up even longer, and then he grows hair out of his body, that's Super Saiyan 4. So that's the natural progression, turns into like a longer haired monkey as he becomes more and more transformed. And then you just name the transformations 1, 2, 3, and 4 as it progresses along that chain. And then to add godly powers on top of that, because Lord Beerus, the god, he teaches him how to have godly powers, deity powers or whatever. So then you add that on top of that, and then you just keep those names the same. You just add the word God on top of it. So in base form, when he has his base form hair, and then he learns how to have godly power, you just call that God Goku. Because he's in base form. He's not, I don't know why you throw the word Super Saiyan God in there. Like, Super Saiyan specifically means that his body, his Saiyan body, is transformed physically into like a next stage called Super Saiyan, and his hair indicates when he's doing that. So I don't know why they're saying Super Saiyan God Goku when his hair is still in base form. That should just be called God Goku. And then when his hair is what appears to be a Super Saiyan form because it's spiking up, that should be called Super Saiyan God Goku, not Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Like, how are they gonna put the phrase Super Saiyan in there twice? Like, how do you butcher a name like that? That should just be called Super Saiyan God Goku. And then if he transforms to the next stage, Super Saiyan 2, that should be called Super Saiyan 2 God Goku. And then Super Saiyan 3 God and Super Saiyan 4 God. And then the Ultra Instinct, that's a different kind of power. That's not godly deity power that Beerus has. That's what Whis has, right? That's angelic energy. So then that's angelic energy on top of his base form. That's his Ultra Instinct. Now, whether you can add that onto his Super Saiyan form or not is to be, I guess, determined. And then to explain the colors, okay, you add godly power to base form, black hair, that becomes red. You add it to yellow hair, that becomes blue, right? And then, but wait a minute, why does Zamasu's hair, when he steals Goku's body, why does his yellow Super Saiyan hair become pink? Well, maybe because he doesn't have Beerus's god energy, right? Or Whiz's Ultra Instinct or angelic energy. He has Kai energy because he's a Kai. So maybe if you add Kai energy to yellow Super Saiyan hair, then that turns it pink. So that could be the explanation to these things. But I think they just butchered the names. And I feel like if they named it this way, it would make more sense in the progression of transformations. Now, I don't know where the hell Gohan's silver hair and red eyes came from. Like, Saiyans are a species, right? They have a certain genetic code, and there's a certain way that their body transforms, progressively. So like, where did that form come from? He just wanted to make up one on his own? He can just decide now? Like, I mean, I guess one explanation for that could be that he is a hybrid. He's half human, so maybe, maybe his genes are altered in a way that it can bring about maybe different forms. But I would want Dragon Ball Super to make more sense out of these, name them more logically, and have a more natural progression of these of these transformations, because it's kind of getting a little crazy. But I want them to contain the craziness so it makes sense, so they're not just like turning into all kinds of different colors and shapes that just because they feel like it. I feel like now they're getting into too much like fairy tale land. Then Goku's gonna have like rainbow colored hair. Oh, I'm Super Saiyan Pride Goku. Come on, man. Like, make a little sense,